Whee! Good boy. So a comment that we talk about all the time is that you have to ride light in order to get light. And so if you're strong, you're going to have a strong and heavy horse. If you're light, you're going to have a light and responsive horse. But what you have to think about is being absent is not being light. And just like being strong is not, it doesn't have to be like you're not kicking them and yanking on them, but being strong is more like holding them up with your hands and keeping them going with your legs. So this horse is a really light horse. He's only been ridden by professionals, and so he is quite light. But if I were to take a strong rein with him and say, look, buddy, you need to put your head in, and I want you to go in this frame. Okay, you got it. He's going to start leaning on me because there was never a moment of lightness. So you have to make sure that every time you make a request, that you get an answer to the request, and then you thank them for that answer, that you soften to them. And so when I'm riding, so for him, canter departs would be something that is a little bit not as good for him. And I have to work on these a little bit all of the time. So let's see. I'll put them on a small little 10-meter figure 8 right here. So when I ask for a canter depart, he likes to get hollow and wait a little bit to pick it up. So I'm going to say quick, quick, and then I'm going to get really soft. And then I'm going to bring him really round and then get really soft. I'm going to walk. He's good at that part. I'm going to say get really round. I get super soft. I ask for canter, quick, quick with the tap of the whip because he was slow. And then I get really soft. And then this again is the easy part. Coming to the walk. I'm going to do the same one. And that was a much better response. So I got super light. I got soft in my body. I got soft in my legs. I got soft in my reins. And I let him know, hey, bud, I really appreciated that you did the work instead of me. Good boy. So that was really good from behind, but he hit my hand. So I have to reward that he was good to the leg because I had been giving him tap to the whip for him not being good enough. And now I'm going to say, but we do it with roundness. Oops. We did school walk pirouettes to canter pirouettes yesterday. So that was my fault because I looked up at the camera. So he's not in trouble for that. I'm going to look out in the turnout paddocks. I'm going to canter to the paddock, and then I'm going to turn. So that helped him understand what I wanted. So we have to think of that all of the time. If he's hollow, I bring him round. I release him. He's behind my leg. Tick, tick. Go forward. I soften. I bring him back. And I should be able to release reins even when I soften. I go to do some changes. I bring him extra round. I change. Bring him extra round. I change. I bring him extra round. I change. I have almost no aid on in between those changes. So if I want my horse to be lighter, I have to make a request, get an answer to that request, and then I have to get really light to him. I request quicker legs, I get light. I request turn, I get light. When I'm ready to go forward, I request forward, not good enough, tick, tick, I get light. Right? And then the next time, he's going to come out of that pirouette, and he's going to have a little bit more go because he's anticipating that the whip is going to go tick, tick. It doesn't come with force. It comes with being quick with that response. He's too slow, tick, tick, and he got quicker. I look up, he goes out with a soft aid, right? So if I have like a system to that where every time you back behind me, I'm going to zippy you forward. Every time you pull through me, I'm going to bend you. You just have a system to it and you stick to that. The horse starts to anticipate that and they start to become lighter because they don't like that correction that comes with it. And a correction, again, it doesn't have to be with force. That little tap tap with the whip, I barely hit him. I hit him that hard. It's the same volume that you heard against his side. He's a sensitive horse. I don't have to get strong on him, and because he knows the expectation, he was able to have a light aid to create a big reaction. He wants a cookie. He's worked hard for the videos today. Happy riding, everyone. Ride light, get light.